Welcome, everyone. My name is Rilus Law. It's Friday, so we're going live here for another Webinar Friday. So today's going to be a little bit different. I want to show some human assets that I made. What we call human assets are sharing the memories. So that's one of the most important part of estate planning, I feel like, is helping people share and pass on memories, not just the money and things like that, although that's very important as well. We do focus on avoiding probate and those things to protect money. But today I want to be a little bit different and show some of the human assets. Last week I was joined by Heather Townsend of Townsend Financial for what we call the Live Pro Network. That's when I have a guest on. Next week I'll have another guest. Excited for that show. His name is Dilo. Excited to meet him in the insurance industry and entertainment industry as well. So it'll be my first time meeting him officially, and we'll talk live next week at this time about insurance. So I want to share a video. This is something I made. I think it's cool. So there's a very inspiring speech I took from the artist is Akira the Dawn. He took a speech from Charlie Chaplin, and I combined it with a bunch of time lapses I had on my phone. So here it is. I'm going to share it with you. Some examples. This speech is just a great message for right now as well. So enjoy this. This is used by permission from Akira the Dawn.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us ignorant. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men, with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Oh, so how was that? Powerful speech, huh?
Akira.
I mean, that gets me the chills every time. So that's why I did make a music video out of it. Let's remove this for a second. So to me, I enjoy that. That's a year of memories or videos from this year. So I packaged them together, added some music, and it's a good way to store memories. Now, the other piece, so those memories are stored in my phone, in the Apple iCloud, or I have the picture, but how do we make sure to transfer these memories? So an important part of your estate plan, something that we include as part of all of our plans, is a digital asset trust. So that's where you give directions on how to manage things that are stored electronically, like the videos on your phone. Now, by default, most of these things end with you. So the pictures on your iPhone, your iCloud license, it ends upon your life. So that's why we direct in a digital asset trust what happens to this information. So that's really today. I just want to talk about, making memories. Make sure you get out there. You're making memories. You're recording them. Now, you don't have to post everything to Instagram, to YouTube. You don't have to share everything. I know that's kind of something we're facing right now is, how much do you share? How much should we be on these media sources? Is it making our lives better or not? So even if you create the videos, I want you to, I encourage people to take video, take pictures, capture those things. And even if it stays on your phone, you can preserve it through a digital asset trust, and those memories will be passed to your family. So as I enjoy taking pictures and videos, but I look at it as a digital journal. It documents what's happening in my life. I also like to work, the old school paper and analog, to keep things simple, but video is a great medium as well for things to last on. Other thing, we are running a promotion right now for the end of the year, so there still is time. Let's see, I'll put our information on here. There you go. So there still is time to get your estate planning done this year. If you had it on your list to get done, we can still get it done. This year is fastly, it's coming to an end. So if you wanted to get it done this year, you're gonna need to hurry and get scheduled to meet with us soon here. And we can make sure that your memories are preserved. Hopefully the audio was okay when I shared that, and tried a new thing as well, sharing a video. And I want to close it out with the video as well. So next week I'll be back with a guest. We'll have that type of show. And then if there's any questions or comments you'd like us to discuss, let us know. I'll go back and look at these comments. We can talk about other topics, other common topics that we get. But the focus of today's live webinar is create those human assets, and then make sure you have a plan to preserve them. If you don't have a good plan to preserve them, if you don't have a way to transfer that information, we can do it with a digital asset trust. So I'm going to add this back to the stream. So this is, again, another music video I made, used by permission from Akira the Dawn. Yeah, check it out. This is from a while ago. It's actually Prince is the person speaking. The audio is from an award show, but it's another powerful message about the distractions from the computer, and so here it is.
One thing I wanted to say is don't be fooled by the internet. Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw the Matrix. You all saw the Matrix. There's a war going on in the battlefields in the mind, and the prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. There's a war going on in the battlefields in the mind, and the prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. There's a war going on through the battlefields in the mind, and the prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. There's a war going on through the battlefields in the mind, and the prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. The prize is the soul. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
All right, powerful song. Good warning there by Prince, actually. Good stuff though, but let's remove that. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been a little bit different today. Tune in next week. We'll be joined by a guest, and the week after that, we'll be talking about some estate planning topics. Talked some about litigation, how to litigate nicely. We talked about how to administer a trust or a probate. Today's focus is about protecting your digital assets. Let us know the next topics that you'd like to hear. Take care, everyone.